Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. Before we begin, just a quick reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Moving right along, mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. Who was Socrates? What did he believe? Why was his death ordered? Lastly, why is Socrates still revered to this day? Today we will take a look at this ancient Greek philosopher with the hopes of answering these questions. Socrates was an Athenian philosopher who is credited as the founder of Western philosophy. He is also seen as the first moral philosophy of the ethical tradition of thought. He was an enigmatic figure who authored no text, yet he is known through posthumous accounts by classical writers, particularly his students Plato and Xenophon. These accounts are written as dialogues in which Socrates and his interlocutor examine the subject in the style of a question and answer. In turn, this gives rise to the Socratic dialogue literary genre, which is known as the Socratic method. Contradictory accounts of Socrates make a reconstruction of the history of his life almost impossible. This then is a situation known as the Socratic problem. Socrates was quite a polarizing figure in Athenian society. In 399 before the Common Era, he was accused of corrupting the youth and impiety by failing to acknowledge the city's official gods. After a trial that lasted a day, he was sentenced to death. He spent his last day in prison with his friends and followers, and when offered a route to escape, he refused. He purportedly ended his life the next day by drinking poisoned hemlock. What do we actually know of Socrates? We do know that he was indifferent to material pleasures, including his own appearance and personal comfort. Tradition has it that his friends often joked about his looks. He was said to be notoriously ugly, having a flat turned-up nose, bulging eyes, and a large belly. It is generally accepted that he neglected personal hygiene and bathed rarely. He was also purported to walk barefoot and owned only one ragged coat. He moderated his eating, drinking, and sex, although he did not practice full abstention. While he was attracted to both sexes, as was common and accepted in ancient Greece, he resisted his passion for young men. This, according to Plato, was because Socrates was more interested in educating their souls. Socrates did not seek sex from his disciples, as was often the case between older and younger men in Athens. Politically, he did not take sides in the rivalry between democrats and the oligarchs in Athens. In actuality, he criticized both by stating that the only true wisdom is in knowing that you know nothing. What else did Socrates do that made him so polarizing? With regard to the religion, he never outright rejected the standard view of religion. However, he was a nonconformist, and he often referred to God rather than the gods, and taught that he was guided by a divine inner force. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. He did attempt to establish an ethical system based on human reason rather than theological doctrine. He believed that human choice was motivated by the desire for happiness. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. How is Socrates relevant today? Primarily in that he enjoyed the company of people. He loved listening to them, understanding their problems, and their ways of thinking. He believed that people had the capability to solve issues through just logical thinking. In essence, Socratic individualism was a significant contribution to humankind and the open society, which hallmarks in today's modern culture. It is quite evident that the beliefs of Socrates are still relevant as ever, and his theories are critical to modern Western philosophy. This brings us to the end of Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Just a reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have also posted our email address and Instagram information. We enjoy hearing from our subscribers. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or comments that you may have. If you haven't subscribed to Traveler's Tales, please do. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Traveler's Tales will return with part 2 of Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Kartistos.